Today we are learning on how we can turn this kind of a function into that kind of a function. Okay, so my examples, I'm gonna use the first example as f of x. Let me check something that can write well. Okay, I don't think you mind using, you mind when I use this kind of a color. F of x equals to x squared plus 8x plus 10. Now, you must remember this. We are going to use a method called completing of squares to turn this kind of equation and write it in that form. We're going to use completing of squares. And every time when we complete the squares, a must be exactly 1. It must never be greater than 1. It must never be negative. It must never be anything that is not 1. A must be 1. So in this case, a is 1. Okay, so we're going to just go straight into completing the squares. When we complete the squares, we take the middle term, which is 8, we divide by 2, then we get, and we square this. So 8 divided by 2, it's 4. It's 4 squared. And 4 squared is going to be 16. So it's important to go through these 3 steps because you're going to add this. This is what we add to the equation. We add to the equation. The second part, this is what we put in the bracket. This one. So we put this in the bracket. This one we add it into the equation. So it's very much important to go through the 3 steps so that you are not confused along the way. Okay? So I'm gonna add 16 both sides. F of x plus 16 and x squared plus 8x plus 16. You add it exactly after the middle term. Then now we put the 10 that we had. So you open your bracket, x squared. So as we open our bracket, remember I said this is what we put in the bracket is positive 4. And this is what we have factorized according to completing of squares. This is this, and we have our 10 there, and the 16 comes to the other side is going to be minus 16. So this is x plus 4 squared. So 10 minus 16 is minus 6. So we are done. This is f of x. We have turned this into this. Okay, so let's take a second example. So I erase this. Take the second example. F of x is equals to minus 2x squared plus 4x plus 6. Okay, so remember I said you have to always make sure that your a is 1. So in this case my a is minus 2. I'm going to factor out this minus 2 so that my a is 1. It's going to be minus 2x. It's going to be minus 3. So I'm going to complete the squares here. This minus 2, I'm going to just leave it out. So remember, we have to take the middle term. And I erase this middle term, which is minus 2. We divide it by 2 and we square it. So 2 divided by 2 is minus 1 squared. then this is 1. So we're going to add 1 both sides. This is f of x. So this is f of x plus 1 is equals to minus 2x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 3, right? Minus 3, and then minus 2, we say x squared, not x squared, this is going to be minus 1, the one that we put in the bracket is minus 1 squared, then we have a minus 3, remember this is what we've factorized into this, okay? There's a big bracket here to separate it from the minus 2. There's a big bracket, then there's a minus 3, then this one comes and become minus 1, okay? So this is gonna be minus 2x minus 1 squared minus 4. So now what we can do, we can multiply this minus 2 into both variables. So it's gonna be minus 2 times this bracket. It's gonna be minus 2 attached to this bracket, and minus 2 times this is gonna be positive 8. So we are done with this example as well. So we can do the last example. We can use the last example and do f of x squared minus 7x plus 12. Okay, so remember we're taking minus 7 divided by 2 squared, and minus 7 divided by 2 squared stays like that. It's minus 7 divided by 2, but because 2 is not divisible into 7, we'll just multiply it like that. It's gonna be 49 over 4. 49 over 4, and this is what I'm gonna add. This is what will be in my bracket. Okay, so this is gonna be f of x plus 49 over 4 x squared minus 7x plus 49 over 4 plus 12. So I need to factorize this guy. So he's gonna be x minus 7 over 2 squared plus 12 minus 49 over 4. So 49 over 4, 12 minus 49 over 4. It's gonna be x minus 7 over 2 squared. So 12 minus this is gonna be minus 1 over 4. So thank you very much. Please share this video